Good afternoon and welcome to another fishing adventure. It's a breezy day, but as you can probably see, a sunny day. It's really warm for the time of year. I don't usually do this. I live just up there. You can see the high rises. I live just down the road from them. To this spot, 20 minutes walk, but to the beach it's about a 2-minute walk from my house. This is something I don't do enough of. Fishing right in front of my house, easy fishing, follow the tide out, and then once that tide turns, get out of here. The wind's not too bad. We've got going to be a little bit of a in-your-face wind, but it's dropped down from the past week of really rough weather, and I've just headed out and hopefully we might get a basil. Until I get over there, I'm going to be wading through all these gullies. I've come through quite a bit, but this is all going to rip out with the tide. Now, I really want to be fishing with them surface, chinko, pencil or something like that, but if the wind does not allow me, we'll go to some smaller soft plastics. Show you what I'm using on the way, and we'll go from there. If I see any lobsters or crabs or anything interesting on the walk, we'll stop off and have a little look. But until then, I'm just going to keep walking and we'll go from there. Now, as you can see, the tide's running lovely through this gutter. It's all pumping out of these lovely sandy, shelly area. Perfect place for a bass to be sitting to ambush something when the tide's about to drop out. So what I think I might do is get onto this little head to start off with, and we'll have a little fish, and hopefully there's something just sitting around in this area. Oh, fish on! Yup! Wow, literally, that was quite literally straight in. What a fish. Beautiful. Wow, look at the bass behind it. A few bass behind me there as well. Let's get him in. Well, great start. That's what we came for, bass. And literally got one first cast pretty much in this area. There was a better fish behind it as well, only a little schoolie, but you cannot go wrong, can you? I'm just on the move constantly. I'm looking for new gullies and that, and I'm going to fish this one here. It's a little bit deeper, so hopefully we can get into something. Good fish, I think. Yep. Oh, he's on the reef. Yep. On the reef. Oh, mate, fish. Nice. Just where I said, just off that rock. It's only small, but it's a fish. Mate, he's actually not bad at all. He's better than I thought. Bell arm is off. Well, that's actually not a bad fish. That's not a bad fish. About 50 centimeters. I was just casting at the end of that reef where the run comes off, and I keep saying that the bass might be on these little pressure edges waiting for something to come, and he just absolutely tanked my fish minnow. Tanked it. That good. There you go. Lovely. Lovely bass. Yeah, boy! There we go. That is a really nice bass. I'm happy with that. Bigger than the schoolie that I had before. Go on, girl. You just get your breath back. Up here. Where is it? What are you doing, you plonker? There you go, through my legs. There she is. Yes! Boom, boom, boom! Now before we go back, this is the lure that I'm using, really small. I think it's like a 12.5 gram fish minnow. Beautiful little lure, perfect for darting it around these little edges in the run. It doesn't sink too quick, but yeah, it's doing the job. It's doing jobs. Boom! Let's go again. Now, when I'm out on my kayak around these areas, as I say, this is the first time I've been out here on foot. This is the kind of stuff that we're fishing over. This time of the year, there's loads of bubble kind of weed, but there's no jap. The jap kind of disappears. It's more of a summer kind of seaweed, but all these places around here, might get a lobster around here, but I don't have a hook. We might see one scuttling around, but more than likely we probably won't see one. Prime ground though, and this is where all the bass are coming in, feeding, looking for food when the tide comes in or when the tide goes out, like today. Great little areas, could hold fish, any of them, so beautiful. Just got to be careful, don't want to be slipping out here. And I think we're going to go for this little area here before I have to get out of this little area. Might have a little cast around here. Again, I've been favouring these areas where there's run coming out, and I find the bass have been just sitting on the edges where there's weed and rock, waiting for anything to shift out of these areas. And that's where I've had my two fish today, just in places like this. Now, the last place I was just at, nothing, open. So maybe this will be the proof in the pudding to if that is how it's working today. But yeah, we've got about 25 minutes here, and then I'll get off and I'll climb over the next gutter, and then we'll just keep fishing, because to be honest, I don't really want to be getting wet. Right, I'm going to put a surface lure on for the last 20 minutes of this area. The wind's behind me, and I could probably get a lure pretty far in here. I'll probably go for the pachinko, but if I need to go something different, I might go for an S Petite or even like a spitting wire. I'm gonna go for a patch. I can cover a lot of ground. I've got the wind behind me. Yeah, just see if we can get something on the low tide mark, and then that's what I've been using, the little fish minnow. It's been an absolute brute today, and it's had me a couple of fish, which is a little Brucey bonus. So let's go. Now don't steam up. was out recently and the fish were all over it. Not here obviously, because this is the first time I've been here, but they were swiping it a lot. So let's just hope there's an active fish on the prow in this area. I'll be pretty incredible. Oh, fish, bang! Yes! Off the top as well. Yes! Oh, I was not expecting that. Really was not expecting that. I thought this is just too open, but nope. Only a small fish, but he's still a fish. Oh, there's a fish with him again. There we go. I didn't think I was going to get one on the surface today. A little bit milky in colour, but tiny fish. Hot dog. But that is perfect. November surface lure. Bit of action. So happy with that. Well, just actually had my first surface lure fish of the month in this area, and what's been happening today, I've been fishing the tide, pushing out from that way, filling out into the open water, and the fish have been holding off places like this where there's a rock on the very end and the water's moving past. Now I fished all the little heads on the way here. I had one small fish to start off with a nice fish chasing it, and then I had that nicer fish just further around that area. Then I tried that area and had nothing, and I thought I'd chance my luck with this other area that's pushing out, not as fast anymore. It's pretty much at the end, and I thought I'd just, with the wind shooting over that way, I'd get some surface lure dancing. I'd get my surface lure just dancing along here, hoping for a fish, and I just got another one which was tiny, literally a hot dog, but I'm really happy with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep fishing here. I've got 10 minutes till low, and then I'm literally going to scuffle over, get over this gully, and then probably get back into it for the turn. But I'm going to have to get out of here quick, because Jersey tides are so unforgiving. It doesn't really matter on the size of them, it could really catch you out, and yeah, you don't want to be caught out here. To be honest, a lot of people could probably see me. I can see dog walkers and that, but they probably can't actually see me, but people probably have seen me coming out here. So gonna fish for 10 more minutes and then we'll head back in. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's windy. I've got a bit of wind burn cooking up on the cheeks. They're getting rosy. Plenty of life out here. Got a seagull, we got a cormorant, I've seen a gannet before. I was thinking it was going to be too murky, this kind of water, but coming through it's been really nice. So let's get back out there, let's catch a fish, let's walk the dog over the water. Session. The tide's now really starting to turn, and this is when it's time to get out of here. You might be able to see your way, but trust me, the water here can move in very quick, so better to get out when you can, not leave it to the last second, because that's when you're going to find yourself in trouble. It was a was a great little sesh, to be honest. I wasn't expecting too much. First time fishing in this kind of place. One school bass to start off with. Seen a nice bass with it, then moved, found another nice bass just sitting on the edge of a run, and then I found myself one on the surface as well, which was small, nothing to scream about, but great fun. As you can probably see, the sun is going to set in about an hour's time, so it's a 25-minute walk up the beach, across the road, and then I'm at my house. This is a perfect example though of the tide coming through. The tide's pushing in now from the main area of sea here, and as you can see here, it's already pushing through this gully. Very shallow at the top, but it's going to do the exact same from the other side, and these are the kind of places which will catch you out and cut you off. I have got the waders on today, but you just do not want to be stuck in these areas when the tide comes up, because yeah, you're not going to last long out here, not last long at all. So safety first always when in these areas. Always have a route out, always tell someone where you're going, and then enjoy it. There, that's the end of the sesh. As I say, I'm going to walk home and have a coffee. Thanks for coming. It's been a great little sesh. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the sun like I have. I'm still in a t-shirt. And yeah, cast till you catch, eh? Let's go.